What's happening, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. On this segment, we're going to talk about The Last of Us. It's a new HBO series. Saw the first episode. Freaking awesome. Great start. So The Last of Us originally was a video game released in 2013. I never played it, but it looked awesome. I just never got around to playing the game. I'm a big fan of Resident Evil style video games like survival horror. And honestly, I really don't know why I didn't get the game or play it. I know enough about the premise, however. So when the show was announced, especially with the cast, I mean, Pedro Pascal is awesome. He first got on the radar with me with, of course, Game of Thrones. He played Red Viper. He got his head crushed by the Mountain. Spoiler. That was pretty horrific, but it was awesome. If he would have just not been cocky, he had him, guys. Continuing. So I saw the first episode of the series adaptation of the video game. It's a HBO Max original. Shades of early Walking Dead. And what I mean by that is The Walking Dead jumped the rails like in the later seasons. In the very beginning, however, this show was amazing. It was probably the most realistic zombie apocalypse, series, adaptation ever created. The exploration of humanity, how people act in an apocalyptic situation like that. That was a really cool layer and dynamic of the show. The reactions were realistic. It had really great acting. The Walking Dead was the jam when it first came out. Hence, how many seasons it had. But I'm turning this into a Walking Dead segment. I'm trying not to. But it suffered from being predictable. It also suffered from being afraid to kill main characters. In the earlier seasons, it didn't. But as the series got more popular, they were afraid to kill popular characters off, like Daryl, Negan. That's what made Game of Thrones so exciting, because your favorite character could be out of there at any moment brutally. So you were constantly at the edge of your seat. Anyway, rant. So The Walking Dead early on was great. The Last of Us reminded me of early Walking Dead in a different way. But the quality was there. Pedro Pascal, big fan of the guy. I think he's extremely talented. I'm very happy for him, blowing up. I think The Mandalorian really, took him to another level. Well deserved. His acting in this first episode of The Last of Us, phenomenal. Now, I don't know if this is a spoiler. It might be. The premise of the show, and I think of the video game, is that fungi adapt or evolve to affect humans. And in real life, I mean, certain fungi infect insects and turn them into zombies, specifically ants. So they'll get into your body, they'll reach your brain, they'll make you behave a certain way that's beneficial to the fungus to spread, or fungi I should say. Literally turns creatures into zombies. It's like body snatcher stuff. So the series, it appears is based off the same material. I think they're following the video game premise. Pretty close. I mean, it looks pretty close. What are some positives about the first episode? The pacing. It didn't drag. It wasn't a really lengthy, long setup. Cut to the chase. It kept you engaged, entertained. There was a little bit of a mixture of action, horror element, thriller, suspense, drama. Yeah, I mean, I was thoroughly entertained with that first episode, and I'm eager to see future episodes. I didn't want to really turn this into an episode review and drop spoilers and whatnot for people that haven't seen it. I just wanted to get on here and touch on whether or not I liked what I saw, whether I'm going to continue to watch it, and I am. Very promising series. I'm glad to have something new to watch, right up my alley. I love horror, I love sci-fi, especially if it's well done. So pretty stoked about that. As more episodes are released and I watch them, maybe I will do episode breakdowns. But guys, if you've seen the first episode, let me know in the comment section. Did you enjoy it? Is it promising to you? Are you excited for future segments? Are you going to stick with the show? I just want to read your general thoughts. Are you cool with the casting? Who do you like? Who do you dislike so far? What are the pros and cons to you? I mean, I know it's early as the first episode, but I still like to get a gauge, for what the general public thinks. But thanks, guys, for watching this segment, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Until then, take care. Enjoy the show.